This is James Held of the Cassis and Helder Show. I'm at the Peacock Gym today for the open media workout with Tyson Fury. How you doing, Tyson?
I'm good. I want Huey Fury. I want to fight him. He's done something to me. I can't say on camera, but I want to fight him. Get the promoters. There he is. Will you take the fight, Huey?
Come on then, let's go.
We've got Mayhem here.
Right. When he's a world champion, I'm going to come out of retirement and fight him, which is not too long away, next year. They've heard it from me. It must be right.
Exclusive. Let's talk a little bit about Christian Hamer. He's standing in your way. He could come and take your mandatory status. Read some interviews of him. He's been quite vocal. He says you're getting knocked out. What are your reply to that?
I have no interest. If he can knock me out, he can knock me out. If he doesn't, I'll win, basically. If I don't get clipped and knocked out, then I'll win the fight. And if I do, then what can I say? I've been knocked out. Can't really say much about it, can you? Once you get knocked out, you're knocked out.
Motivation, been all right for this camp? You're fully prepared to do a job on Christian Hamer?
I'm not motivated for a guy like Christian Hamer. I paid no interest to him in the build-up to the fight. I tried to watch his fight. I thought I'll examine him a bit. So I watched him on YouTube for about 30 seconds, and I turned it off because it was shit. So there you have it. If someone's overlooked somebody, it's me. I've overlooked him on that picture. I believe I'm a better fighter than him, and if I didn't do any training at all, I could still beat a fella like him. That's just me, though.
I mean, you've got this mandatory status, so are you not bothered about impressing in this fight? You're just going to do a job on him?
I think he'll press, but you can only press so far, can't you? Once I land a left hook on him or a right hook or an uppercut or something, he won't press it. He won't be pressing any harder because I got the power.
I mean, we spoke to Tom Loafer on the Cassis and Helder Show last week. Yeah. He likes the fight between Wladimir Klitschko and yourself. He seems to think it'll be bigger in Germany. What are your thoughts on that?
I think we could go to Germany. I don't know. I think it's a big fight in the UK. But then again, it could be a big fight in America or Germany or any other country. I think that fight sells all over the world. Me, being the outspoken, young, handsome character I am, and him being the robotic champion he is, the old guy. So every good old dog has its day, and his day is near. Just got to get that idiot out of the way first. And by the way, I've never met a Romanian that can fight, and he's a Romanian, so he can't fight, basically. So if I struggle with him, I'm not doing something right. If I make it easy, then I've done something right. Pressure's on to perform.
Are you expecting to face Klitschko after this fight? If he comes through the Jennings fight, you come through the Christian Hamer fight. Are you expecting the fight to be made?
I'm expecting it, but what happens if I lose to Hamer and Klitschko loses to Jennings? Then what do we expect then?
It's an interesting question.
Or what happens if Jennings beats Klitschko? Is Jennings then going to fight me? Does the WBO make him take on Klitschko's mandatory, or do they give him a voluntary? So then am I left out in the cold again? At the end of the day, it's all pie in the sky, James. And we don't pay any interest to pie in the sky because it's like winning the lottery. It happens, but not to me, or not to you. It happens to some people, but it's just very rare, isn't it? My main focus is on that guy there, smashing his face in.
What do you think Christian Hamer's strengths are? I know you had a little 30 seconds look at him. What do you think he brings to this fight?
From the past, so that's why I don't need to look at him. I've seen him get knocked out before. Marius Wack knocked him out years ago. And I've seen him get knocked out in the amateurs when I was an amateur as well in 2007, 2008. He's been knocked clean out before. So if I get a shot on his jaw, he's gone for sure. And he won't be getting up. I can guarantee you one thing. He hasn't fought anybody like me. He's fought a couple of Americans over the hill, and some Brazilian guy, and some European journeyman. So his resume don't stand for nothing, and he don't stand for nothing because he's chinless. And when I land on him, he's dead. Well, he probably won't die, but he hit the floor very sharp.
We know Wladimir Klitschko is a massive fan of the Cassis and Helder Show. Have you got a message for Klitschko?
Yes, I have. Wladimir Klitschko, suck my balls. How about that? End up.